What up, YouTube? Franchise Sports TV back again with another video. In this video, this is something, I don't know, we seen NBA fans heckle NBA players before, saying all kinds of weird names. We know one Russell Westbrook has been in the middle of certain fan interactions. And you remember the popcorn being thrown at him when he was playing for the Washington Wizards. I think it was a fan that came out to the court. Either was against Utah or was against Denver when Westbrook was on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Might have been a fan came up to him, bumped him. Westbrook has had plenty interactions with the fans, but all these fans just heckle, calling these players names. It's probably been a history of fans doing this, but I guess this might have been on Wednesday or Tuesday, one of the days. Sacramento Kings ain't no great. They ain't no good. I mean, they're 5-13 the last time I checked. It might be 5-14 now. They just ain't no good. They're just plain garbage. As we all know, Russell Westbrook signed to the Kings shortly before the season began. Shortly after the season began and the Kings start seeing some people wanted to, find a way to blame Westbrook for the Kings not being great, even though I don't think the Kings were being projected to be contenders by any chance. But I think this might have been Tuesday or Wednesday when this happened. Wednesday. So Kings fan Devlin Carter explains altercation with Zach LaVine at the viral video. And I guess it's been on YouTube and Instagram, places like that. I think I saw this on Instagram. So, Sacramento Kings super fan, I didn't know they had super fans, Devlin King confirmed he called out the team's defensive effort midway through Wednesday's 112-100 loss to the Phoenix Suns, an exchange that got him escorted out to go to one center. The television broadcast captured Carter's impassioned remarks from behind Sacramento's bench as he was being held back by arena security. In a pair of Instagram stories, Carter acknowledged he was kicked out of the venue, but added, "At least the Kings fans feel me." He wrote on the follow-up post that "We ain't come here to watch y'all not play defense." This sums up the vibes in Sacramento. The Kings are off to a 5-14 start, and they could be looking at a third straight year of missing the playoffs. Ironically, the offense has been slightly a bigger culprit in the team's overall performance. Doug Christie's squad ranks 28th in offensive rating and 24th in defensive rating. For the fans who have been following the team all year, the specifics don't really matter. Kings' performance has not been good enough. And I don't know why anybody's surprised that Zach LaVine didn't. What you think? What you think was gonna happen with Zach LaVine? You think he'll play defense? No. Hell no. Well, let me show the footage right quick, right here.
Between the fans near the Sacramento Kings bench right here. As this fan still shouting and yelling at the Kings bench. And security trying to step in here, 102-86.
So there you have it. I'm seeing also headlines of Domantas Sabonis disappointed with the Kings' direction. He's not happy. In Sacramento, it's just a mess. And I kind of figured that the Kings weren't. I think most of us knew with a right mind, knew the Kings weren't going to be any good at all. They're just not good. And I guess this Devlin Carter goes by the name Sia Collective or something like that. I guess it's a luxury streetwear, which I heard about it, but I don't really know about it. I guess the Sia Collective somewhere in America is an independent, black-owned fashion and footwear brand founded by designer Devlin Carter, who is this Kings super fan that was going in on the Sacramento Kings. So I guess he owns a brand. Heard about it, but never heard about it. But you know what? I get the fan. I get the fans' anger. I get the fans' frustration with his team. You go into these games. You probably go to every game. It's a super fan. You go into these games sitting courtside, right? And you see certain players not hustling. You see certain players not playing defense. You feel me? Reportedly, in the last few games for Zach LaVine, I can pull this up right now. Zach LaVine has not been doing well. He hasn't. Offensively. And the point that this, I guess, the Sia Collective is trying to make, you're not playing well on offense. So at least play some defense. You're not even doing that. With the exception of last night's game, which Zach LaVine, I don't know, I keep saying Devin Booker. Zach LaVine scored 34 points and 6 assists and 2 rebounds, and I lost to the Jazz, 128-119. Lost to the Jazz. He was in a shooting slump. As of now, Zach LaVine is averaging 20 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, while shooting 49% from the field. That's terrible. 3.2 rebounds, 2.2 assists. And the only thing you worry about is scoring. The only thing you can do is score. That's terrible. But for his last few games so far, the game against Phoenix, 13 points. The game against Minnesota and the win, 7 points. 15 points against Denver, 26 points. Some of these games he has shot 52%. And the Utah lost 35%. The Suns lost 30%, 42%, and 58%. But the fans are fed up. They're fed up with today's NBA. This is just a small piece of what's been going on. These players don't care at all. They worry about money. That's the only thing they worry about. They don't care. That's why I can't put this era too high, because we got a whole bunch of guys that just don't care about the game and performing well. It's just a half-ass effort to give to the fans, and it's not even worth watching anymore. There's no point in watching it if you ain't gonna go out there and give it your all. That's why we hold the players from the past to a higher standard. It's not always about talents and put up a whole bunch of damn points. It's about effort. And some of these guys don't show no effort at all. So miss me with these players today are big. No, I don't want to hear that anymore. Effort goes along with a lot of stuff in basketball. It goes along with a lot of stuff. And anything you do, you don't have to be entirely the best of the best when it comes to, let's say, doing your job, knowing everything about your job. But if you put in the effort, people will respect that more. People will give you promotions more. You put in the effort. You don't have to necessarily know everything about the job. You show up on time. Put in the effort at work. You might not be the best worker, technically speaking, when it comes to knowing your job. Well, certain jobs. You don't have to be the best basketball player out there all the time. But if you show effort like Matthew Dellavedova, who was not the best out there, but absolutely should hustled his ass out in the 2015 NBA Finals on Stephen Curry, you get more respect for that than you out there half-assing it. But what I'm saying will definitely be heard from the older people that subscribe to my channel, but the younger ones, some of them might get it, but the young ones who want to stay ignorant, they just gonna stay ignorant about it. But I like how Westbrook was looking during that video clip, because he know what's true. It's probably discussions about this in the background. But anyways, the Kings season so far, it's a mess. You got Zach LaVine might be traded, who knows to where. Sabonis is not liking where this is going, and oh my god, DeMar DeRozan, whatever he's doing, whatever happened there with him, I guess you can always be a Kings fan. It can always be worse.